Mitchell. Are we in the next episode yet? Mitchell.
Oh. Okay, now we are. Welcome back to Team Wunderbumblers.
Alright.
Welcome back to Team Beatboxing.
Team talk about everything but the video game.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty much.
This is a show where you watch somebody play a video game and talk about philosophy and...
Whoa!
Oh, just wait for it. I've got to see if I can... Nope, I can't do it. I was gonna try and cheat the system.
Oh, and go like underneath?
Yeah.
Potato battery, that's lame.
It is actually.
And when I asked why it could be one, they said starch.
Yep.
Made of starch.
Starch industry.
For Pete's sake. Okay.
So is the Pete of For Pete's Sake, is that St. Peter?
You know, that's what I've always claimed, and when I was, like, in high school, one of my Catholic friends made me really mad by, like, claiming that there was no way that could be St. Peter. For, like, no, he gave me no reason that it couldn't be. Like, literally, that's the only thing that I could think of. The only explanation. Is it Flea? Okay, good, I can at least do this one, for Pete's sake.
Because it seems to me that, like, you know, people would say, for God's sake, but they don't want to, you know, take the name of the Lord in vain. So they use the Vicar of Christ, Peter, to stand in his place.
That's impressive because I just Googled it.
Yeah?
And,
Is that exactly what it
from
says?
USA Today, it says, for Pete's sake originated as a substitute for Christ's sake and other similar expressions.
Oh!
There you go.
But does it mean St. Peter, though?
Presumably.
Keep looking.
This highly circumstantial evidence is not enough for Luke to believe the origin of this phrase.
No, I believe that it's a...
Okay, so according to Wiktionary, etymology, a euphemistic variant of for Christ's sake, for God's sake, Pete, perhaps invoking St. Peter, or perhaps influenced by for pity's sake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, right on.
Okay, that makes sense. For pity's... I've heard for pity's sake before.
Yep.
And I could see how a kid would be like, for Pete's sake, for pity's sake. For Pete's pity's sake.
So interesting. I learn something new every day.
Yep. Thank you, Pete. Whoever you are. I'll call that one a victory.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What?
I made a reference to our last episode.
Victory.
Yeah.
Victory.
But since Peter's the vicar of Christ, it's like the victory
of Christ.
Yeah.
Vickery?
Oh, I get it now. I thought you were just being funny with the vicar talk.
Well,
I
yeah.
didn't see the connection.
Wouldn't it be a vicarage?
Vicariate.
Really?
What?
Vicariate?
Yeah, that's like...
Actually, that does sound awesomer. But vicarage would just be is more fun to say.
Yeah. Can you go around the outside of that thing?
I probably could, but I don't know why I would.
Maybe because you want to be awesome? Boy, Dan, you're not getting hurt despite the fact that it looks like you're getting very badly hurt.
Yeah, right?
I'm getting a little hurt.
You've lost like 2 health bars, that's it.
Yep. Because I'm good at this game. Kind of.
Okay, so like how much farther do you have to go to like actually win?
If I don't get it on this run, we're gonna stop, because I can't do 3 runs.
Oh, it's the Visage guy. The Vicarage.
Visage.
Vile Vicarage. He looks so difficult.
See, the way he shoots those pink balls, it reminds me of the Contra?
Contra! That's,
Okay,
I
good.
love Contra. That's a game that we were talking about games that we never would have time to play again that we wish we could. Contra is one of those games.
That's a difficult one.
That was a game that I remember playing as a little kid, but then like it was on my friend's Nintendo.
Yep.
So we never had it, and then like I forgot about I didn't know what the game was called, and later on in life I couldn't remember the name of the game, and I always thought it was Double Dragon because there's a blue guy and a red guy, but I was like, no, Double Dragon you punch dudes.
Right.
And every time I played Double Dragon it wasn't that, so I was like, it must have been something else. And then when I went to college, my roommate Eben had an old school Nintendo, and he had the game Contra. Or somebody had Contra, I don't know if he did. And we played it, and I was like, this is the game! This is the game from, like, first grade! Like, this is the game! And I was so happy that I...
Didn't he also have Dr. Mario?
He did. Oh, yeah, Dr. Mario. Haven't I told this story before?
About you playing Eben at Dr. Mario?
Well, yeah, so Eben had Dr. Mario, and Eben was pretty good at it. So the guy across the hall from us was, like, an old school Nintendo fan as well.
Yeah.
And he came in, and he's like, oh, Dr. Mario, I will own anyone at that game. Like, I am so good. He, like, starts trash talking. He's just like, he thinks he's the best player at Dr. Mario, whatever. So Eben's like, okay, well, why don't we play? And then Eben destroyed him. Like, you know on YouTube how it's like, Ron Paul destroys, this guy, or like, CNN destroys, or like, whatever commentator.
Oh no!
Crap.
That's what it was. Eben destroys Jake, whatever his last name was. But anyway, yeah, and then eventually...
Come on!
See, the great
Sorry,
thing was...
now I'm getting frustrated.
Damn, patience.
Patience?
Have patience.
Only doctors have patience. Ah, ha, 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 ha. So I never beat Eben, I don't think. Maybe I beat him like one time, if that. But my goal was... my goal was to beat the other guy.
This is actually okay.
Patience.
And eventually,
I don't normally do this, but this is a frustrating design, and I realize it's
and
randomly
I think you're
generated.
just bad at it.
I don't think that's the case.
Okay. You got it. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh!
The fact is, like, when it knocks you back like that, and like everything is impossible to not get hit by.
But anyway, eventually I did beat Jake, whatever his last name was.
Nice.
Why can't I remember his last name?
Was it Jake?
No, it wasn't Jake. He was a grade lower than us. This was my freshman year. He was roommates with Justin. I remember him. But I don't remember Jake. I don't remember. Maybe his name wasn't Jake. He would always call me Lukey Dookie.
Oh goodness, that's a weird name to call somebody.
Yeah. But he would always say like Lukey Dookie, like that.
Dookie.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, freshman year of college, that was an interesting time.
Yeah, it was.
So, like most of my college friends were like a year younger or 2 years younger, like Dan. We were different grades. So like a lot of what I did freshman year did not carry over into later years. Except, well, Eben was one of my good friends who I was friends with the whole period of college.
Okay.
And Peter Wolf.
We have to talk about Mike and So I'm Better Than You.
But it's not, I feel like that's a story that's like not explainable.
Okay.
Or like, does it make sense?
So he's a guy who he would be very intellectual
Smart.
and very good at having a theological or philosophical discussion with you, but he would always do it in a way that felt a little elitist, even if he really didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, and so they decided that anything that Mike ever said could usually be followed up with, and so I'm better than you.
I've heard this story before.
Yeah.
And then Mike got slightly annoyed at it. But even when he would try to defend himself and argue his way out of it,
you just
it just played right into it. Yeah, it just played right into it. It would be like, and so I am better than you because I'm more humble. This does not look easy.
No.
It's not.
Meanwhile, we're talking while you're trying to concentrate.
No, that's fine.
Well, that's good.
I'm actually
and
doing
so we're
better
than
now.
you.
Yeah, the double jump really does help.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, I always wanted to play Princess on Mario 2.
Oh yeah, because
she has
she's a
float.
long jump.
Well, she's got the float. She's got the jump and then the float.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like Luigi, because he could jump higher.
Yeah.
But the princess was always good. Toad was the worst.
Toad really was the worst.
I mean, even Mario wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It's always Luigi or Peach.
Oh,
Luigi
come on.
I had a hard time with because he was
He was too
wobbly.
Yeah, he didn't have very good traction.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was harder
I
for
do
him
not
to
know
stay
my
on
Mario 2 gameplay that well.
Remember Mario 2? You could jump higher in that one.
We used to make up names for some of the bad people, like the weird bird thing that would throw eggs at you. We always called her Birdetta.
Apparently the name is Birdo.
Yeah, so you're not far off. Okay, good. I had a jump left. Oh,
I'm glad that my made-up name was not that far off from the actual real name.
I never got very far in that game. Apparently that game was supposed to be another game, and then, like,
Yeah.
they repurposed it to be Mario, which is kind
Just
of...
oh, crap.
that as
Windows. Okay. Okay. By the way, quick note, in case anybody's watching and confused by what I'm doing, I'm sometimes getting more health than I need because I have an item that, like, sometimes gives me armor in addition to the health.
Cool.
So...
Cool story, bro.
I just...
If you have gone on top of that thing...
I couldn't have. It won't let you.
It won't?
The game just, like, is like, bro, no.
Does it say that?
No, unfortunately.
Oh.
It just says, like, similarly snarky things.
Bro, no.
Dr. Bright and Sharp.
Duke of Development.
He's not sharp and bright, but he is bright and sharp. Dr. Bright and Sharp. Bright and Sharp.
He seems like a nice guy that just took a bad road.
That's what most people are.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
He's definitely lived long
In
enough to
fact,
see himself become the
chapter
villain.
34 of East of Eden, he says, John Steinbeck says, most evil is an attempted shortcut to love.
Oh.
Like, most men want to be loved, and most of our paths to evil are attempted shortcuts to love.
That seems pretty accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen, Dr. Horrible's Sing Along vlog?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. It seems to fit along with that theme.
Yeah. It's true. Oh man, Dr. Horrible.
Yeah.
What a great...
I just introduced one of my housemates to that the other day.
I remember one of my students made a reference to it in class, like, and then I was like, is that Dr. Horrible? And she's like, yes, you know Dr. Horrible? And I was like, this is epic. She was also the same student who, when I used the strong bad voice, she knew what I was doing.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
One of my favorite things to quote from that movie.
Yeah?
What a crazy random happenstance.
Yes! No, I love that!
I think it was just a crazy random
happenstance. That is seriously my favorite line.
Was so usable.
It really is.
By the way, I'm a little unclear on the story here, and, like, why am I... First of all, why does that take
Why
so
do you
many
hate the
hits?
environment?
Second of all, why am I now fighting the guys who, like, made the robots? I don't understand why I'm doing that. Like, that was
Many
never...
facilities contain short branches that lead to powerful pickups.
Keep your eye open for
That
alternate
also
paths.
happened in an episode of Doctor Who.
What?
There was an android who was created to win a war, and once the war was won, all the other androids were disabled, except for this one android who decided he wanted to kill his creators because they created him against his will, in a sense. He said he wanted to help fight the battle, but then they turned him into an android instead. And so his only purpose then was to kill those who created him.
Oh.
And in a sense ruined his life.
So here you have it. 20XX ripped off the entire plot from Doctor Who.
So now, yeah, this little guy, he's just gonna kill his creators.
So if I was going to introduce myself to Doctor Who, where do I need to start? Because I feel like there's all the old series.
Oh, yeah. Starting with the current series is a good idea, because it kind of catches you up along the way with the old series, which is why I always feel weird with people jumping in at, like, David Tennant or Matt Smith, because while the storylines are better, and definitely the special effects are way better, there's so much you're missing of, like, kind of his personality and his history that they try and give you, starting with Chris Eccleston.
So,
So which one should I watch?
The current one.
Like the one with the new girl?
No. That's Clara. You want to start with Rose. Rose is the very first episode and the very first companion in the new series.
Oh, in the new series, okay.
But wait, I thought the new Doctor was a girl.
Oh, well, as of yesterday, 2 days ago.
So isn't that the current series?
No. The current series started in, like, 2005 or 2006. The show's been going since 1963.
Are we talking about... Okay, we're using series... I think we're using series... Like, some people are using series in the American sense, and some people are using it in the British sense.
Yeah, so there's... In, like, Udom, there's, like, 2 series, in a sense. There's, like, the old original from, like, 63 to...
And that's the one that's horrible that you don't show people, right?
No, that's all good. It's, like, retro cool.
Okay.
But no, so when they reboot it and, like...
It's, like, just more of a Flash Gordon aesthetic than...
But isn't it still continuous?
It's continuous.
Okay.
But, so in, like, 2000...
Okay.
I hate that I'm butchering. I think it's 2006. They rebooted it, and it's... But it's a continuation. But that very first season when they rebooted it, with the 9th Doctor, the budget was really bad, and so special effects, the music, like the rope, like the scary bad guys are all just kind of like, ugh, like this is just really hokey looking. But then once you get through that first year, then their budget increases and it looks way better, and everything just the storylines are better. And
I just want to point out that this level is easier than the last one. That's all I need to say. Go back to Doctor Who. Sorry.
So anyway, yeah, if you wanted to pick up on it, that would be it. It's the episode called Rose. It's the very first of the reboot, in a sense.
Okay. Part of my problem is that I refuse to get Netflix or any kind of like online streaming.
Any kind of flicks?
Yeah.
Because if I did that, I would never do anything ever again.
Fair enough.
And so, but like, so how I used to watch shows in the old days is I would borrow the DVDs from people. Like, that's how I watched The Office. I would always borrow the DVDs, or I would buy.
And you sold me your Office DVDs at a very reduced price.
Yes.
I believe I bought you Shovel Knight, and that was the.
Luke, I happen to have 1 through 7 in DVD. If you ever wanted to borrow them.
Okay. Well, looks there goes. I am finishing my thesis first.
Finish your thesis.
I will not
And
watch
then
Doctor
let
Who
me
until
know.
I finish my thesis.
And if you're back at the school,
Boo, not
drop
cool.
it off.
That's what they say.
Yeah, they told you not to.
Bro, no.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, or I'll just drop it by the seminary.
I feel like Bro No is like it's actually like I wanted to use
Nah, brah.
back when I was like
Brah.
blogging theologically, I wanted to like have that be like a tagline for articles where I was telling someone that they were wrong about something.
Back when I was in a Protestant, I had this college youth pastor who would call everybody brah. I was in California, so.
So that makes sense. Actually, well, now he's Father Bill, but back in the day he was Deacon Billy. Or he was Deacon Bill. Before that he was just Billy.
You might want to see this.
Oh my.
Whoa!
It's Dr. Robotnik.
Is that your creator?
Or Dr. Wily.
I don't know.